Hey folks, welcome back to another Tree Stand Totals. I'm your host, Dave Bartu. As usual, I am using the EPA Hot Sheet data for my personal bets. I'm a data consultant at EPA Sports, and I help make the models that they sell for just $1 a day for sports bettors. That is their model, selling data to sports bettors to help them increase their winning percentage. Well, I'm a sports bettor too, so I use their data for my own benefit. As you know, tree stand totals, that's all I bet is totals. No sides, none of that crap. If you want to know the side that EPA Sports is on, you can go to patreon.com/EPA Sports, sign up as a subscriber, and it's $1 every time they post a hot sheet. Some days they don't post anything, so it doesn't cost you anything. You only pay for what you get, and it's $1 per day. So getting Major League Baseball and WNBA today, $1. Well, for me, it's free because, well, I make the damn stuff. But this is, I'm a little nervous about today because it's getting down near the end of the season, and these ladies have been playing some pretty shitty basketball. I mean, really shitty basketball. I got 4 unders today, or 3 out of 4 are under today. That is highly unusual. Now, where I'm not going under is first half total, home team total first half. Over. I'm over 81.5. Actually, I'm going to preview 2 games here. I'm not going to go through them all. It's 24 picks, and I know you don't want all of those. So I'm going to just stick with the highest variance numbers, which are actually the first 2 games. We're going to go overs and unders. Connecticut at Washington. They just played the other day, and we nailed that one. I think I went 4-2 in that game. The total on that opened at 159.5. The EPA model's at 166, so I am over on that game. I'm over 81.5 in the first half, but I'm under on Connecticut, 42.5 in the first half, and over Washington at home, 39.5 in that game. So there's totals there. And as for the game, you can go whichever way you want. The model has Connecticut at 81.2. The betting line is 81.5. I freaking hate tight variance, but you know what I love more than anything? Road totals. EPA Sports straight up road totals, 72% on the year. 72 freaking percent on the year, every damn WNBA game. So I'm the other thing I talked about in my previous video is here at the end of the season for Major League Baseball, I'm going to do a little experiment for a month and take a look at betting 1.5 units on the higher return stuff and 1 unit on the lower yet above 55% return stuff. So the same thing goes with the WNBA. Higher bets on road team totals, higher bets on game totals, higher bets on first half totals. Those are the 3 big buckets that have been winning in EPA Sports so far this year. Washington projects at 84.8. The line on that is 78.5. So I'm over on that as well. So this game I have 1, 2, 3. I got 4 overs and 2 unders. Las Vegas Aces at Atlanta. Both these teams have been playing like shit. Just hammered shit. And Vegas keeps throwing up 91.5, 93.5, 91.5 for the Aces. What's funny is it's usually 93.5 for the Aces at home and 91.5 on the road, but the Aces score 6 more points a game on the road this year than at home. So the EPA Sports has Vegas modeled at 80.7. Dude, they can't make shit. And Atlanta is modeled at 72.5. You know my rule. WNBA, you score less than 80 points at home, you're fined. Nobody gets their paycheck. I mean, 72.5, and the line is 74.5. That's garbage. I hate betting the under, but I'm not going against the model on that. I'm also under Vegas, 91.5. I'm going to take over in the first half, 82.5. Remember, Vegas Their last game, they were at 52 in the first half, and I think 31 in the second half, when 88 didn't even cover the total as we had bet. So Vegas has been just crap, like a lot of these WA teams in the second half. I don't know if they're disinterested or just tired, but you're seeing a lot of quarterly scores in the WNBA in the second half that start with a 1, and that sucks, not only as a product, but as a bettor if you're on the over. But we're under on this stuff. Under Vegas, 46.5 in the first half. Over Atlanta, 36.5. 36.5 is a really low number. They should get fined, all of them, their game checks, if they can't score over 36 at home against Vegas. So pretty much under across the board, except the first half over at 82.5, and Atlanta over 36.5. The other two games, Dallas and Minnesota, Seattle and Chicago, it's a mix of over and unders. If you want to get it, all you got to do, patreon.com/EPA Sports. Sign up today, and you'll get this. It's $1. I don't even know if there's games tomorrow. If there's no games tomorrow, it doesn't cost anything. It's only $1 a day for all of the picks, even if there's multiple sports. We're going to have coming up, we're going to have NFL days with NBA days with Major League Baseball days. You're going to have 2, 3, 4 sports all at once. Hell, wait till we get NHL going. I think at some point you're going to have college basketball, NHL, NBA, and NFL playoffs. You're going to have 4 different models that come out in January just for that stuff. So really excited about that, but get onto it now. Hardly costs anything, $1 a post. Whatever you do, remember, you take ownership of that, hitting that enter button. It's all on you. You get all the winnings, but you get all the losings. So be bold, but take credit when you pick winners, because it was you that made the choice. This is Dave Bartu with Tree Stand Totals. Thank you for joining me.